How about giving a new look to your old tray? Hi friends, it's Sonia here, and today I've decided to give a new look to my old tray and make it a really nice and catchy piece for my home. So let's get started. Here I have this old plastic tray and I'm going to color it up with my acrylic color. I'm using blue shade as this matches perfectly with my decoupage papers. So this is the same paper which I had used for one of my another video where I decoupaged on an MDF tray. You do check that video too. Now with my sponge dauber, I am going to cover my tray completely with the acrylic color. Obviously it is going to be only on the sides of the tray because anyways at the center we are going to stick our beautiful pattern paper. Now the base which I am using for this video is plastic and it takes a little time, and also you might have to add 2-3 layers of your acrylic color. Now this completely depends on the type of shade you are using and the color you are using, and also on the base. Before applying the second or the third layer, make sure your first layer has dried out completely so that the color doesn't come out. With the plastic base, it takes a little time to dry up, but please make sure that your first layer of color or the second layer of color has dried out completely before starting the next layer. This is my popping color decoupage paper and I'm going to stick this with the help of matte finish Mod Podge. First I'm going to apply a coat of Mod Podge on my base and then stick my paper on it. Now it's time to stick the paper. Make sure there are no bubbles. You press them really nicely. You can take a tissue paper or a sponge piece and dab your pattern paper. Here I am going to apply a coat of Mod Podge again on the top layer of my decoupage, and I am just going to make sure that I press my paper properly so that there are no air bubbles. While working on it, it looks a little patchy that you can see the lines of Mod Podge, but when it dries out completely, it's all invisible. Now here I am going to just balance out all my Mod Podge and do a little more pressing to my decoupage paper with the help of my bigger sponge dauber. Once I'm done with sticking off my pattern paper, now I'm going to cover the sides of my tray with my Mod Podge, and after this video is completed, I'm going to do it a nice spray of my varnish, and that I'm going to do off camera because this Mod Podge is going to take really 1 day's time to dry out completely. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This was my take on Nakshatra Designs decoupage papers. Please do check all the links below for all the supplies what I have used in this video, and there is one more video in my playlist which has the decoupage technique on wooden trays. Do check that too. Thank you so much for watching.